And like I say, like Rodney and Rodney, like even today, Rodney's like, I'm trying to help you. You're not letting help you, blah blah blah. And he's been telling me for years how he's been trying to help me, blah blah blah. It's like you were the fucking piece of shit young 20-year-old that told me I didn't know what I'm doing, and you knew how it was, and copper was the way to go, and smaller motors put out just as much power as a big motor if you use more of them, and that's more efficient, and that's the best way to do it. And I was the one who said no, big motors, and copper isn't good enough. I helped him out a little bit. I was like, copper ain't good enough. You need big motors. Something with cast iron. And Rodney was like, blah blah blah. And then later on he's screaming into my face, "You're not gonna win. We're gonna, we're better than you. We got this. You're bluffing. Blah blah blah." And it's like, I'm just like, you're crazy. You'll never get the secret. And all this and all that other stuff. And it's like, and even today, he's still like, I'm trying to help you, Brian. You're going to lose the house. It's like, I am fucking Lucifer Star. Go fuck yourself, Rodney. You were the fucking piece of shit idiot that was telling me how the copper was the way to go with motors, and only copper would work, and smaller motors, and that was the way to get real power. And it's like, and so I was the one going out and building all these big, huge, like I was the star. That's why Lucifer Star. That's why you have stars, because and that's why I had the Hoover Dam. That's why I have all these other dams because I knew how to do it and we knew how to do it and we did it. And that's why I built those dams. And that's why I am epic and Rodney's just another piece of shit like the others. Because I told him how to do it and we made gold. Actual manufacturing gold. You can crush up granite rock and all those other rocks all you want, and you will never get any gold out of them. But you heat them up to 150,000 degrees, and there's your gold. Simple as magic. Then for years they're like the lost art of making gold. The man who is the guy's touch, whatever, damper, whatever. And it's like, yeah, that was me, you fucking idiot. Stop lying. I could make gold. Those fucking idiots just want to lie about it. They never figured it out. 30, 40 years, 50 years went by. They didn't get it. They ran back in to see my motors. They saw the copper wire and just knew that was how I did it. And then they started testing out those things and fried like 6 of them the first day. It's like, because I think we did set it back up. And they tried to reproduce our results and they fried them. Like, well, maybe it's a lower temperature and a different rock amount. We need to try a different kind of rocks, and I'm sure we'll get this. We'll get this. They were like, we'll get this. We just got to try lower. Well, yeah, but because this is a system, this is how they did it. So this is the way we got to do it. And like I said, it was a copper main wires on the Westinghouse motors, and a copper main wire going back. We rewired everything. So it looked like it worked, but it didn't work because we were like, we're not going to give it to them. So because, like I said, we had tantalum on the motors, and then a tantalum main wire that went down because the wire heats up to 2,000 degrees too. So it was baking the rock around the wire. So we pulled it all back up. Besides, it was tantalum, very valuable, like that thick of tantalum wire, all the way, and multiple wires all the way to the smelter because we were putting in that much power to get that asbestos vial up to asbestos and ceramic vial up to 50,000 degrees. So all these other idiots are like, well, you gotta do it like this. Oh, you gotta do it like that. And they're like, oh, we just keep messing around with it. We'll get it. We'll get it. 5, 10 years goes by, 15 years goes by. They never get it. They can't make gold. And and then they start this shit about, oh, Brian, you're broke. You don't have any money. You lost all your money. It's like, the fuck I did. Every single one of those dams is mine. I bought America and named it America because I could make gold. I bought all these countries. I bought this whole fucking planet. And Rodney's just a piece of shit liar. He's always been a piece of shit liar, and he had no fucking clue of what he was doing. None of them did. Except for my people. And my people rock. They were awesome. And they were awesome because they listened to me. Later on, I'm like, Rodney, why don't you try fucking listening to me for once and not being so fucking stupid? But he wouldn't. He knew everything. They all knew everything. Except how to listen. So, yeah, they're still in there going, hey, it's like, shut the fuck up. Jealous motherfucking pieces of shit. Yeah, whatever. Otherwise, I would have been dead years ago. They're still fucking idiots. That's why I had all those aircraft. That's why I had aluminum. That's why that was my Vickers jet. That's why I had the Lusitania. That's why I had the LS Titanic. And that's why they're all just haters and jealous. Because they were too stupid. And, whatever. Just fucking junkies and idiots. Oh well, like I say, Mexico loved me. They called me the devil, but I'm not the devil, I'm Lucifer. But they know I paid them in gold. I paid them in real metal. Silver, whatever. You can make metals, but it takes a lot of heat. So, and then later on I was making stars and suns and galaxies. Like I said, after everything I did at Westinghouse and everything, and how well I treated my people and how we were so rich, I was going on to create bigger and better things. I was epic. And from there on then, I would always be epic, because I was the one that was like, well, I'm already epic, so cool, but it was only Rodney and a couple of fucking idiots that were like, small little motors will get out the same amount of power as a big one. Oh, like really, that's why they use small motors at the Hoover Dam. Like, how fucking stupid. Rodney's like, oh, little motors, yeah, little motors will do it. Smaller, they put out more per motor, yeah, because it's smaller, whatever. It's like, maybe that works on paper, but that don't work in the real world. In the real world, if you want to really get power out of something, you got to use a big motor. Ronnie's like, small is better, it's cheaper, yeah, more efficient, yeah, we're going to be more efficient than you, watch. And so they used all those little motors, and it never worked. They lost their ass. I was over there, look, gold, yeah! And I was like, movies, let's make some movies. Photograph all this stuff. And, and I was paying all the actors and paying all the directors. Even little piece of shit Rasputin had to work for me. Everyone had to work for me. So my stars on the sidewalks, my towns, my buildings, my everything. And I was just like, to everyone else. So, my Fort Knox, my white buildings, my white stone buildings. I got all my white stone buildings. I'm like epic Lucifer. So. And now they're still just, they're not in my face going, you're not going to win, you can't win. We're better than you. We're the younger generation, Rodney was saying. And it's like, you're a fucking idiot. They're saying that. That they're better and all this other stuff. It's like, you're a fucking idiot. So, anyway, I got sick of it, and eventually somebody stopped Rodney from getting in my face. All red-faced Rodney. It's like, go back to your coke, you fucking junkie. And I like some junkies out there. I like cokeheads, and I like heroin people. I mean, I don't have any problem with them. Like, it's fine if you want to, have some tea or whatever, even get high. Like, fuck, I don't care. As long as you show up for work on Monday and, then what do I care? That's your private business. I was just the creator and leader and the most powerful, richest person in the world. Universe, actually.